Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Baldur's Gate 2. Today we're going to continue the story of our adventurers in Indus Vale, and we're going to go off to the temple ruins as well. First things first, we are going to go inside the tavern because I want to check out what's in there. Because I'm not sure anymore, so I just want to make sure we get everything out of this place that we can. This is just a door outside as far as I remember. A book merchant.
You look like the sort who has more than 2 gold pieces to rub together.
Business that bad, cause nasty events around here recently. Seems so. Doesn't do anything, and Johanna and Vincenzo. And he's Vince, eh? Okay. I'd like to see your services. Yeah. I'm not selling anything, so I suppose there's nothing in here that we really need to be talking about. However, there are no new merchants out here, namely Alens Fielding, Beherend Deer, and Min Minning.
Greetings, good customer. A pearl to
Now, shall we have to sell? Because I think one of them is actually selling something that I'd like to get. I'm not sure which of them is it, so I'll have to find that out first, but
You'll find no better prices
one
in
of them
Ireland,
I think has
guarantee.
something I want. Is it you then?
Useful gadgets I have. Yes, I do.
Huh. Yeah. Another gem bag. That's what I wanted. Right. Gonna drop the journal and the note. We don't need that right now. And we're gonna sell everything
Useful
else
gadgets
at
I
this
have.
dude.
Yes, I do.
That should make it... No, yes, we're gonna sell the diamond. Some more potions to sell as well. And he has... No. We don't want to sell Baldur's shield. That would be completely insane. And you know what? Only gnomes are insane, so that's alright. Now, we want to take a look at the northern side here, because I'm not entirely sure. Yes! Those are the ones that was, I think.
Top of the day to you.
Who are you? No, that's not the one I wanted to talk to. What about you?
It's been lousy lately.
Huh. Nah. I don't... No, I think we need to talk to Anders in the inn first, don't we? Because there's something I have missed here, I'm pretty sure. Not entirely certain, like, how to trigger that.
I'll walk 5 feet.
No, not you.
well met and welcome.
Not you either. Well, maybe I'm wrong. There should be a group of adventurers here that want to have something.
Very well.
I have nothing you wish.
Let's see. Is this... No? Not you?
Nothing's worse
Really
than
not?
cheating kobold.
Huh. Nope. Guess not. Maybe we're too late in the dialogue tree. It's not an impossibility, so... Let's go off to the temple ruin, since we have nothing else to do here, it seems. Boom. Now, you will notice one thing when we enter this territory. Suddenly... Darkness! Ooh!
Young Animan, it seems to me that you have been too long away.
And Kelden starts talking to Animan like his father.
Noble Keldor, that I am well versed in the statutes and moral laws of the order.
That might be Animan, but the next question would be something like, are you also well versed in women? That is something men should care about at this kind of the Temple Order, shouldn't they? I mean, there is the Order, of course, itself. Is he well versed in, like, talking and all that stuff that comes to it? Diplomacy and women. That's the 3 points you need as a knight back then, surely. So, what's next? The question of Kaldon. Nothing? Oh, I hoped it would be. Oh, wisdom. Oh yeah, I know it. People always say I've eaten it with a spoon. I guess they are right. Let's see what this journal says. Someone who's fighting with Muzzy Fenton in her party. All right. Seems to be a pretty dark place as well. Oh look, it's wolves. Oh, and there's another wolf. A Nath. Yes, Lalaka, I'm sure. Let's enter that cave, because you know we're looking for the wolves then, so we might be happy here. Oh look, it's a woman. What? How did that work out? Anyway, it's the same name that the wolf before, so we'll see. We've come to put an end of the evil to you and your wolves. You've preyed on your last innocent. Oh. Well. Actually, talking about that, like, isn't that such an easy explanation? Oh wait! They're not my wolves. They're someone else's wolves now. They serve him. Leave me alone. I can't help you. I'm sorry. That almost sounds so coincidental, but in this case, unfortunately, it is true. Oh, look! You suggest that this Shade Lord is responsible yet. Here you gnaw on the carcass of a human. Why would I believe such idiocy? I speak the truth. Okay, nice. This place was not always dark and with such shadows and stuff, but werewolves have been living here forever. Because you were saying they're not my wolves anymore, so... Pfft, I don't know. We'll see. So, full temple to the... Oh, Emanator! We've met him before, the avatar, that is, of him. In the temple... below Athkatla. Oh well.
I'm so
yeah, Amanata is the sun god, or one of the sun gods actually.
Be doing such great things.
Okay.
Come on, what about now? Let's kill!
Shut up, Lilarker. Not now. If you wish to attempt to kill the Shade Lord, I will not stop you, or the Shade Lord seems to be the true source of evil here, will help you kill him. Well, we can always kill her later, so I assume we're gonna take that. Alright. Wow, she crit herself and then transformed into a wolf. I don't know how that happened, but surely. This is a weird thing to do. Anyway, time to get out of this cave and go east. Around here-ish should be another place we can go into, namely the dungeon of this part. And the dungeon it will be, my friends, because this will be something to remember.
Something is wrong here.
Not only because there are lots of enemies there, but also because this place is going to be really insane, with a few very interesting tricks up their sleeve,
Something
especially
is wrong
puzzle-wise. I tell you that much.
here. If that's what you want.
Now we need to find a way over to the right-hand side,
Be it whatever you decide. Not to it.
and I'm not entirely sure how to do that, so we'll see. I think we're on the right track though. Yeah, there's the temple foreground. Alright. Now what you want to do at this point is not to fight all the shadows, because they will be respawning quite heavily. However, what you want to do, in the middle of this courtyard is a prism, and you need to click it twice. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. Oh. Is this actually the correct way? I hope so. Oh, there it is! Yes. Go, Draconia! Oh, we need to get closer. Uh-oh. Well, we've lost strength now, but... Okay, hang on a second. Right, I'm sorry about that, but it seems that someone has dedicated his time to go off and online with Skype with having me have to play tunes all the time. Annoying as hell. Not anymore, though. So they can do whatever they like to do now. Uh-oh. Not good being frozen like that. Hopefully the crystal will do its work, though. Ooh. Ooh, I'm not sure. Well, that didn't go too well. Right, let's try again then, shall we? I was walking the wrong way. I was wondering where I'd end up, actually, at this point. So let's try that again, this time a little bit better. There we go. Now we only need to make it to the crystal! Come on! There we go. We should be safe here. Well, as in... not dying. That should be no problem for us to deal with him. What?! Oh man! Come on, really? People, move it!
Something is wrong here.
Okay. Well, that was interesting. Something just minimized the game. Well, I'm back now. Hopefully this will work. Sorry about that.
Something is wrong here.
Right, kill the shadow.
Here. Be hurt.
There we go. And now to the Shade Wolves.
Something is wrong here.
And then we shall rest here in close proximity to the crystal. And hopefully everything will go well. Just like I hoped. Cannot save in dialogue mode. We're not in dialogue mode, thank you. Now let's go down. It's the only place where we can go down, so... yeah.
Yes.
Also, it's a dungeon. Look for traps. Always. There also meet new enemies down here,
Of course.
which will be quite a pain. And I'm not talking about the skeletons, because we've met them before.
I'll help however I can. Just ask.
Be hurt.
Very well.
Keldon,
So be it.
your move to get into the battle. We've got good armor class, we have 3 fighters that are very well capable of disposing of all these enemies. So we should be fine at this point. Nope, this isn't boring at all, Jan. You're absolutely right at this point.
Something is wrong here.
Yeah, and Aaliyah can't hit these because you need at least +1 arrows, basically, to hit them. She has a magic bow, but that does not count, unfortunately. So she needs a better weapon. And a magical one with shooting arrows like insane. You want to collect these bones here. They're called Amuana's bones. These are the bones of the child prophetess Amuana. The bones have been defiled and gnawed upon by the shadow wolves. You want to carry them? It's just 20 pounds, so it's not too much.
You need my skills, I see.
You shall not free the master's consort, mortal. Well, we shall see.
Yes.
Talking about consorts, I'm not even sure who is he talking about, but we shall find out.
Something is wrong here. Something is
Let's
wrong
kill the
here.
2 shadows first, and then move on to the shadow jailer. Oh, he's even slow, that's nice. And that's the only shadow that actually drops anything, and he wears a leather armor. It's interesting. Now the key fits in both of these doors. One there, and one there. Now in this thing,
Oh, noble friend.
there is Muzzy
Beg your
Fenton.
assistance in this evil place.
Well met. Who addresses me? Other than we already know because it says right here, but we shall
Your
see.
Grace, I am Mazzy Fenton, a valiant servant of justice and righteousness.
She's a halfling, by the way, and she's a fighter. Mostly very good with short swords. Very much so at this point, I assume, as well, because we're quite leveling up already, so... If you get her, like, in very low levels, like, I don't know, level 9, level 10 or so, if you want to go outside of Athkatla before that, then you can dedicate some points in different kinds of weapons, but as far as I remember, the later you get the companions in your game, the more points they already have distributed for you. So this might be like 4 points into short swords and 2 into two-handed weapons fighting, something like that. So yeah, she's pretty much very proficient with short swords. And you shall have it. How did you become to be here? Oh, that's the best introduction. I am an adventurer. Great stories start like that. Believe me, great stories start like that. Well, why is it here and what does it want? Well, that's pretty dull. Dominate and conquer. Well, you expect evil to be a little bit more intelligent like that, like not just take over the world. For example, I don't know, extinguish all elves because the elves are bad, in his opinion, for example. That's something that's out of the ordinary, right? It's not just conquering the world. How dull. Destroying the elves, that sounds more like it, doesn't it? Anyway, we're here to get rid of the Shadow Lord. Why don't you tell us your attempt? Oh, just like us, it seems. Yes, same as we. And you left it there! How nice of you, so others will get drowned into this darkness. Oh man, these people don't think of other people at some point. Okay, so basically we need to collect tomes and clues to proceed. Alright. Oh, a shadow dragon. That sounds painful. I guess so. I think not. You can stay in your cage where you belong. Perhaps it's best if we face it alone. We'll free you and wish you well, however. And she warns us about not taking off a crystal at a specific point. We don't care, however, because we're just here for the loot. No, just kidding. We're here for actually serving humanity. No, we're here for the loot. So, she talks about tests and stuff. Let's see. This is the statue of Amonato, by the way. And there is something you can see here that you cannot get at this point. The statue need to be able to talk to us, and we need to pass its test to be able to continue onwards.
This should be fun.
And then we also can collect this what is stuck in his eye. However, before we continue on, I'm going to end the episode here. And when we come back, folks, I'm going to travel a little bit deeper into the darkness here and find out what this is all about. So, I will see you all next time.